Hey everyone, what's up? This is Solomon Adams giving my latest review on Bleach chapters 678, The Black Future. This had my hopes. I was so hyped for this chapter. So hyped. It gave me, my hopes were literally so hyped, like, I was so hopeful throughout this chapter, seeing what's going to happen next, seeing how things were going to go down. I was pretty happy. But then, only I had my hopes up, but only had them dashed. Anyway, let's get started. Right now, we're back to the end of last chapter. Ichigo giving him that speech, about hope and stuff. Like the more he goes down, the more he comes back up stronger than ever. How he does that, and seeing how he makes sure he makes himself become stronger and stronger, coming back by the grit of his teeth. Saying every time you knock me down, I come back up. And that is true. He has been knocked down more than once throughout the whole series and come back with renewed resolve or strength. I mean, no, that's the typical quota for a hero. Someone who doesn't, be beaten so easily and comes back, trying to do his best. Things are very, things are a hype, especially when he does his Bankai. And his Bankai is different. He combines both his Zanpakuto from his Soul Reaper side and his Sabato from his Hollow side, and puts them together, and together they merge into one huge blade. Now his Tensa Zangetsu is way different. Like it combines, it's like the outer layer. You get the Hollow side, the white blade, and in the inner layer there's the black. There's the black side, the black blade, the Soul Reaper side. Then not to mention there's the Quincy power on top of all that. It's definitely very good. Seeing Blade it was very cool. But my hopes were literally dashed out of it. Everything was just fine until boom. Next chapter, the blade is broken in half, and your wife seemingly did it by barely moving. It's definitely real screwed up, cause I thought that this was gonna be good, but this was just very very bad, cause your watch, I was told him not to let him down, but he probably thought it was because of Ichigo, because of his overconfidence, knowing that he had his his trump card to play being his Bankai, you know. But your watch says that he can see everything, being because he is the Almighty. I mean, according to what Hosh well said, your watch has the power to see the future and see and predict what was happening. See how your watch literally overwhelms Ichigo, trying to sure to see things differently. But things become very, very complicated at the end. Because your watch confesses to Ichigo the truth, the real truth. He doesn't have the power to see the future. He has the power to rewrite the future, to transform it. Literally, he can write someone else's destiny for him. And we all know that Juhabao has a large quantity of power. And being the son of the Soul King, technically he is a god. And now that he is the father of all Quincy. He shared his power with humans, and that's how the Quincy race became born. Born. No, and he restored his own god power by sacrificing the lives of many other Quincy, his Stern Ridders. By doing this, the Stern Ritter arc. By doing this, he became stronger than ever, but he sacrificed countless lives, to build his army. He also made sure that any dissidents and stuff, if he did for the right reason, for the right cost. Being a Stern Ritter, being a guy. I mean, now that not only has he killed the Soul King, but also, absorbed his right hand and merged it into himself, he's become even more of a god. How can you literally fight someone who's practically a god? I mean, Dragon Ball Z did it. Naruto did it. I want to see how Ichigo will handle this. But see how your watch. Not only did he broke his blade in half, he also took out his hollow horn. The horn on his left side. He took it out. Oh, without even batting an eye. Right. I mean, I think it was because of Ichigo's overconfidence and his speech. Because he kind of technically he left himself wide open. Like fighting someone as powerful as your watch, who is a war potential, a very, very big war potential, probably the strongest of all. No, that's definitely very, very problematic. When you think about it very clearly. I feel bad for Ichigo. Oh, he had his hopes up. So did I. So did a lot of fans when they read this chapter. When you have them dash, as literally in an instant, Kubo is literally facing the same problem as Masashi Kishimoto. Like, give me a character like you watch who was in Naruto, like Madara, such an overpowered character that he doesn't know how to beat him. That is very, very, crappy. With so many conflicting forces and elements, this is definitely right now a big giant splitting headache for the Beats because how they how they gonna handle this? Literally how they gonna beat someone like this? The best and the easy answer would be they can't, or they have to keep hoping beyond hope and see what will happen next. But seeing how Ichigo is literally being overwhelmed at the side of your watch, at Juhabak at his power, although he means doing nothing but seeing this, being a witness to her friend that only hoped of getting dashed like that. I want to see Otohime actually do something, with just standing there saying Kurosaki-kun, a little more, because, a lot of fans have been complaining, she's not a fighter, though. She is not a fighter. She's not a warrior like Ichigo or the others. She's a helper, but she will still stand up for her friends. Hence, I can't. I don't want. I don't want. I don't want Ichigo to die. I don't want Onohime to die. That'd be really, really screwed up if they actually did that. But that's a huge cliffhanger. But I want to know what happens next. The ability to not only look at the future but to reshape it in its own image. That is a frightening power for anyone to have, especially if it's in the hand of someone like your watch. That is not something that you should take a second handly and doubtful. But with Rukia and Renji on their way, even though I want to know what's going to happen next, especially knowing that the others are still dealing with Sturmritter or M. Greneld. What the hell is that dude, that miracle dude's gonna die? That Majin Buu got like guy. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Hope you enjoyed the Squad Color Skype. Thank you. This is my last game. You are not Bleach chapter 6, 7, 8. 8. The Black Future. I just hope their futures is not too black. Bye.